Hello, everyone, and welcome into a beautiful day at Vince Kenna Stadium. Sunday finale, Elks looking for their third consecutive sweep. Here with Isaiah Burke, back in your second season here in Bend. Played with the Elks in 2022, so now being back here a couple of years later, how has it been to be back here with the Elks?
It's amazing being the vet this time. I was a scared little JUCO kid my first time in, and getting to show the younger guys the ropes this time, be familiar with all the faces, places here. It feels like my second home, so I couldn't be more comfortable and thrilled to be back here.
So 2022, that season was one of the more successful seasons for the Elks since the 2015 campaign. Elks are off to a pretty good start this summer as well, sitting at 18-11 right now. What are some similarities, or maybe does this team have some of those same qualities of a group that can maybe make a playoff push?
Yeah, I think both groups are pretty similar. We got a core group of position guys, a couple guys playing every day who are real studs. Our staffs were both really good. This staff might be better, I think. I think this pitching staff is pretty dang good. I've had a blast catching these guys, working with these guys. We got some real talent just all the way up and down the roster. So it's ultra similar, winning a lot, feels the same, so it's going good.
Like you said, this group is pretty spectacular. The pitching has been phenomenal. Jackson Elder was chucking the rock last night. What have you enjoyed about building the chemistry with these guys?
Oh man, it's nice having kind of a set schedule, catching guys every week. So I've got to know Elder really well. That dude's a stud. And then guys like Tyler Wood or Reed, who he was here with me 2 summers ago. Like I just love being able to catch these guys consistently and just learn these guys, learn their stories, what they like to do, where they're from, their philosophies, so I can take it back to my school and kind of build my strengths as a catcher behind the dish and help the guys at my school too.
Yeah, so piecing together those philosophies, how do you go about a game and trying to call a game and work that around the rest of the field?
I always call games trying to go to my guy's strengths. So we're gonna have good scouting reports on the hitters and whatnot, but I try to throw to my guy's strength. Elder's got a wicked slider, can throw that changeup, and so it's about just using my guy's strength. So it's like Reed can throw 3-4 pitches for strikes, and it's just paying attention a little bit, writing stuff down here and there, and taking mental notes of what this guy likes to do, and meeting with him before we throw. Like, what are you feeling today? What do you want to do different from last outing? And really just like having good communication with the guys and establishing like what our plan is for the day.
I can tell you seem to take a pride in your preparation. Is that true?
Yeah, no, I think you play how you prepare. You know, they say practice makes perfect, but I think it's perfect practice makes perfect preparation, right? And so if I prepare well and have a bad day, I can hold my head high knowing like I did everything I could. Whereas, you know, we've all in our sporting careers had days when we don't prepare well and we play bad, and it's a sucky feeling. It sucks. And so I just try not to have those. I've realized this game can take you out really quick, and so trying to enjoy these moments and do everything I can to keep myself on the field and have a good day. So
Like you said, the game can take you out really quick at a spur of a moment. These past couple collegiate seasons for you have been altered by injuries. How difficult has that been for you?
oh man, extremely difficult. I've luckily had a great support system with my family, different friends, different teammates, and whatnot. And the schools I've been at have been super supportive and helped me through these injuries. But it's never easy watching the guys go out and play the game you love. And after you're out for so long, you kind of forget what it's like. I stroll into Bend not having played in a real game in almost 2 years, and taking the field for that first time, man, it's you almost forget what it feels like, and it's super special, and it's easy to take things for granted before my injuries, but now it's like I'm soaking up every minute I got.
Yeah, how special has it been to finally get back out there and just play the game that you grew up as a little kid loving and has
Oh,
become your passion?
oh man, it's wonderful. Like all the stresses I ever had about playing a game just fade away because I'm not concerned with as much with success and failure. I'm more concerned with getting the most out of my teammates, getting the most out of myself, and just being present in the moment. That's the big thing. Not thinking about tomorrow or the other day or my injuries. Is staying in today and getting the most out of what I can today.
When a bat is taken out of your hand in something that you can't control, what are some things that you try to control in those moments of struggle and some things that you can't have on the field and you're trying to control those factors?
Man, you get good at the little things. So whether that's physical therapy, taking care of your body, weight room, nutrition, you start paying attention more to things that maybe you hadn't been when you've been healthy. You're so concerned with getting your physical reps out here, but I really upped my game with the mental approach. I'm big into prayer before games. I'm big into meditation, and I'm big into visualizing. And so it's like things you wouldn't necessarily think of when you're healthy and just playing every day because, you get to do it. And now I got to start finding ways to make myself better that I can't when I'm sidelined physically.
Right, with the mental aspect of it, I notice every time you come to the plate, you rub the turf on the ground. What is that process for you? Why do you do that?
Man, it's morphed over the years. So I remember I was a little kid watching my dad play men's leagues, and he did it because he never wore batting gloves, so get some dirt on his hands to get a grip on his bat. And I didn't wear batting gloves until high school, so I always for the grip. But now we're on turf and stuff using batting gloves. It just stuck with me. One of those things I do, and yeah, now to just again help me stay in the present moment, locking out this at bat, and just. Again, it's one of those things, something I didn't realize I missed as I hadn't played for so years, is getting down in that dirt, just my box, and getting ready to hit. It's been fun.
And so when you have that mental mind-opening experience, when you get taken away from the physical aspect of the game, what are some lessons that you've learned, or how has your perspective widened about baseball through this time?
Yeah, it used to be all performance-based. Oh, man, if I have a good day at the plate or in the game, then I'm going to have a good day. But I've been able to separate that more and realize, like, for me, it's been more about the relationships I've built in this game and the people I've met and got to be a part of. My network has grown so much through this game. I know people in all sorts of places. And so for me, it's just been more about the relationships and just bonding with different people that I never would have if it wasn't for the game.
And a key relationship for you has been your faith, and how valuable has that been through your baseball career?
Oh, man, it's been everything. I came to my faith in Jesus about a couple years ago now. It was when I was at Oregon State and was first sideline, man. And I was going through some tough times, never really had to deal with some tough stuff before, And so we had Fellowship of Christian Athletes, which is a program nationwide. And we had this pastor, shout out Chad, and man, he really helped me see that, like, I'm more than a baseball player, and I could put my identity as something bigger than everything. And so that's been my peace. That's what's really helped me through these injuries, is like just confiding in Christ and knowing that this game isn't my whole life. It's not who I was meant to be. I was lucky enough that God gave me the ability to do this. So.
And that ties into what you were saying earlier of your identity. You've widened your perspective of just playing every day. It's about the relationships. It's beyond that. How much value I've been able to appreciate about the relationships and being able to take stuff that comes with baseball but is beyond baseball.
It's awesome. Like one of the guys in this team, Brandon Forster, that guy's my best friend. I met him at Oregon State and never in a million years would have got to know him if the game didn't take me there. And so as fate would have it, we ended up here now, and we've been best friends ever since. He's coming to play with me at New Mexico State. So it's things like that, man, where these people would never be in your life if it wasn't for the game, and now they're here to stay, and I couldn't be more grateful for things like that.
What do you want to continue to do for other people and impact players as you move forward throughout your rest of your collegiate career and maybe into a potential coaching career if that's something you're interested in?
Yeah, I just want to love on the guys around me. I want guys to kind of realize that this game is important and can teach you a lot of stuff in and out of the game. And just to help the younger guys, I mean, I remember being young once, scared of everything. And honestly, I want to be a good role model for those guys, showing like what the work is, how to go about things, and kind of be that role model in the clubhouse about like taking care of yourself off the field, taking care of guys on the field, and helping out in extra ways here and there. So just that role model piece and trying to be the best dude I can be.
Would you go back and change anything from your journey?
Heck no, man. That was one thing I'm grateful for. It's been a tough road, but I'm grateful every step of the way, learning more about myself every day, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So.
Well, Isaiah, we're grateful your journey has led you back here to Bend, and we're glad to have you this summer.
Awesome. Appreciate you, Blake.
Elks taking on the Pippins, looking for the sweep tonight at 5:05.